want to give me. I'm going to take advantage.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Here's Sexton, following the basket by Robert Williams. Hero against Sexton. Filipowski. Miami grabs the miss. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Caballo down low. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Mitchell finds Adebayo. All by himself. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Caballo down low. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shoots over Clarkson. It's good. Markkanen's got 7 points.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
Clarkson outside, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jovic, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Clarkson for three. That one doesn't go. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Buenos noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Mitchell is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. This is his first free throw of the game. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Now, here's Adebayo. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Over Hendricks, and the layup falls. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Wiggins. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Hero against Clarkson. Markkanen. Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz trail by 4. From 13, and it's Collier missing. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Timberwolves. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Markkanen's got 9 points.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. different look for Miami. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Williams. Winslow comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Lauri Markkanen. And Utah with a change here, too. Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Hendricks. Hero against Clarkson. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Robinson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Clarkson right side. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Hero, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams looking around. Here's Filipowski. Nails the baby hook. Filipowski's got his first points of the night. Miami leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. Robinson on the wing. Good on the three-point shot.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Collier. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Mitchell passes to Jovic. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Robinson for 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Jazz trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Collier. Banked in off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Heat with some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Winslow. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Robinson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Davion Mitchell. Now, Hero. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Outside Collins. 1:37 left in the first half. Pass to Wiggins. Fires at the elbow. Here's Kessler. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Heat making a change here. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Miami. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Sexton against Mitchell. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Sexton.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Back to George. To the inside. Outside for Sexton. Stolen by Mitchell. Top of the key Ball. Markkanen passes to Robinson. No good on the 3. Jazz trail by 10. Outside, George. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. And Utah turns it over again.
Miami ball.
And here is Ball. Harkinen from outside. And it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat out front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Howdy, folk.
Well, right now for the Heat, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Heat.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing.
And that about wraps.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Utah, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
Hero, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Miami no good on that time either. Jazz trail by 13. Sexton on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The three from George.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
George against Ball. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Timeout.
Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's see who's the loudest.
Nikola Jovic has checked in for Miami. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now, here's George. Still scoreless. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's Wiggins missing.
Ouch. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Ball no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Outside, Sexton. Down low, here's Wiggins. Markkanen with the block.
That's the length of Lauri Markkanen making a difference at the defensive end.
Sexton against Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. Connects on the foul line jumper. And that's 11 points for Andrew Wiggins.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Ball no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Jam. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Sexton against Hero. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, listen to the board. It's loud for your
in for the Heat. Williams, he's checked in for Otto Meyer. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in for Ball. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for George. Williams, a screen on Sexton. Mitchell, and it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Jovic gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Kessler with the bucket.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Mitchell dishes to Williams. Pass to Jovic. They set the screen. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kessler with it. Filipowski passes to Wiggins. Clarkson outside. Shoots the three. Drains the three-pointer. Clarkson's got it back down to single digits for the Jams.
Well, we know Jordan Clarkson is a guy who likes to play fast. He's going to catch and shoot as soon as it touches his fingers.
That's good by Mitchell. 44 seconds left in the third. Wiggins outside. Filipowski passes to Clarkson. They get it back. Outside for Sexton. Off target from outside.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Robinson for three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 10. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Clarkson's got 8 here in the quarter. Now Mitchell. 3 seconds left. And the layup is good. And the Heat lead by 11.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Jovic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Robinson against Clarkson. Over Robinson. Jaquez with the rebound. Miami leading by 14. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
First team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Mikhailuk's checked in for Kenyon Martin. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And Miami shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Jaquez right side. Pass to Jovic. Outside for Robinson. Clock at 6. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Collier. Here's Mikhailuk. Good on the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Deep 2 from Ball. With his first shot attempt, Jaquez with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 12.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Put your hands together for your Miami Heat.
Making a change here. Collins is checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Clarkson outside. Filipowski passes to Clarkson. That's short off the rim.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Ball kicks to Mitchell. Back to Ball. Fires the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Hendricks passes to Collier. Takes a three. Another miss by Utah. Miami leading by 12. Ball with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Back to Ball. That's it, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Clarkson against Mitchell. Shots good by Clarkson.
This guy can flat out score. Jordan Clarkson having himself a night.
Here's Ball. Pass to Winslow. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Ball. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Collier. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Different look for Miami. Williams is checked in for Justice Winslow. And Hero subbed in for Mitchell.
Substitution.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer. Wiggins gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Heat leading by 13. Here's Ball. The shot from the low post is good. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I tell you what, Ball has proven to be a threat to score whenever he has it. When he's feeling it, boy, the D is going to be in for a long night.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. And it's Miami with the rebound. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. George against Ball. Here's Markkanen. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 15-point game. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lonzo Ball.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
36 seconds left in the fourth. George looking over the floor. Pass to Sexton. And he drives in. The shot's good on the assist by George.
You can see Keontae George, a guy who can score it, but that ability to pass and complement that scoring, so critical.
Ball kicks to Markkanen. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Lonzo Ball.